Hello everyone, Phoenix Remain here with some new commentary for Divorce Court season 20, episode 18, Harris versus Lewis. Now this is going to be a quick one, okay? Because we've seen this before, we've been down this road before. We know all about this kind of fuckery. Basically, this episode was about couples who love drama. And of course, we've seen lots of that on Divorce Court over the years. But some of the drama, car chases, phones constantly being checked. She's flushing his shoes in the toilet, putting his shoes in the toilet. He's taking his shoes and busting out her mirror. And then she's blacking out and trying to fight his family members because they're disrespecting her because first she had weave in her hair, and so they talked about her having weave, and then they shaded her for not having weave. I said weed. I meant weave. They probably wouldn't have shaded her if she had weed. I have a feeling it's his mother. Sometimes they don't want to get sued by a person who hasn't signed a waiver. So if the family member doesn't show up on camera, like Skyping them in, or they're not a witness, they're in a courtroom, they'll just say family member. But I have a feeling that this is probably his mother they're talking about. And these dramatic relationships, I've seen them with my own two eyes, and I couldn't take it because people talk about my relationships, and what they usually say in my relationships is how calm everything is. I mean, like, no arguing, no bickering, no fighting, no confusion, no mess. I had one girl tell me, I couldn't date you because I'd be bored as hell. I'm like, why? She's like, I need some drama. I need some excitement. I'm like, yeah, we have fun in a relationship. We just don't argue. And, some people don't know the difference between, first, people don't know how to communicate with one another. And then on top of that, they think that the drama is exciting. If you chase me down in my car because you think I'm cheating, you're threatening to ram my car with your truck. Am I going to A, be a happy camper, B, be mad but get over it, or C, never see you again in life? For me, the answer is C. How I've been able to maintain relationships that were drama-free is that I take no shit. So it's like the first sign of drama, I don't need 3 red flags. I only need 1. I already have my deal breakers, which we talked about in several videos before. You got to know what you can take in a relationship and what you can't take in a relationship. You do any of my deal breakers, it's automatically over. There's no questions. There's no crying. There's no I'm sorry. You hit a deal breaker, we're done. Red flags. I don't need confirmation that you're doing something shady in a relationship. Even if I think you're cheating and I don't have proof, but my instincts is like, this bitch is cheating on me, I'm done. I don't need proof. I don't need proof at all. Because I was in a relationship where my ex said, of course, wasn't my ex at the time, but my ex said, don't you accuse me of nothing until you put your hands on me. So I spent over a year trying to lay hands. Like I'm listening on the phone conversations. I'm like sneaking around, being the specter. Trying to figure out every ways to catch a cheater. Which I ended up writing a book about. I literally wrote a book on how to catch a cheater, and even did a website about how to catch a cheater. And I'm thinking about bringing it back. And all of that only to have what I thought in the beginning was true. It was true. And it would take probably another 10 years before my ex actually admitted it was true. But, I had already found enough proof that I wasted all this time of my life trying to track down a cheater, trying to get confirmation that, Max was cheating. And I said, no more. No more of that BS. If if we don't have some kind of understanding, an open relationship, we ain't swinging, we ain't had no threesome, if we ain't doing one of them freaky things that occasionally people do in a relationship where we have an understanding, then I don't need to put my hands on you. I've been there, done that. I'm not going to spend a year chasing you, being mad, being high blood pressure. No, ain't nobody got time for that. No. When I'm in a relationship and there's drama like in this, oh, it wouldn't have been all these years that they've been together. I think they were together 5 years or something like that. But yeah, you wouldn't have lasted 2 weeks with me, maybe even not a day. There's people that they didn't make it past the dating stage. Like the first date, I'm like, oh, there's a red flag. Oh, there's a deal breaker. I'm done. We go out on a date and you on your phone or you playing on your phone. I'm done with you right then and there. I don't care. That is how much I am in tune with what I will deal with and what I won't deal with. If you don't have enough interest in me to put your phone away while I'm trying to have a conversation with you, while we're having dinner or even waiting for the meal or something, we can't even hold that little conversation, that little space. Oh, I know you won't be able to deal with me in a relationship because we won't be able to conversate. Conversate is not a word. We won't be able to have a conversation. So that's it. I'm done. These people are just so dramatic and fighting and carrying on and breaking stuff and tearing stuff up and, like Judge Lynn was saying, paying a stupid tax. Ain't no time for that, y'all. Life is too short. That's what I learned. That's why I don't do stuff like that. That's why I've been in a relationship for almost 8 years. I don't think we've ever really argued in 8 years. I'm trying to think right now. I mean, we've had disagreements, but we ain't never had an argument. I don't want one, but yeah, like, I don't think we ever raised our voices. That's because everything pretty much gets resolved, like, in a conversation. So that's how it's supposed to be. This dramatic bullshit, that's for you people out there that love drama and feel like it's exciting to have somebody chasing you down and busting out your windows and shit. I had somebody say that to me years and years and years ago. I'm a trainer, and one of my clients thought I was attractive, and it was like, ooh, oh, I'm not even gonna go in that story. I ain't even gonna go in that story. Bub shower started. So one of my trainees was like, I really like you, and I'm past the drama stage, and there was a time when I would be dating somebody, and then I would be like having to bust out windows and slashing tires, and I'm too grown for that stuff now. And I'm looking at my trainee like, well, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, deal breaker. If you've done it before, you have propensity to do it again. But then I asked my trainee, so when's the last time you done something like that? And my trainee said, that was last year, but I've grown since then. I was like, you crazy. Ain't no way in hell. First off, I don't sleep with clients. Second of all, even if I would consider it, wouldn't be you. You done told me everything I needed to hear in that conversation. No matter how good you look, it don't matter how much money you got, it don't matter, how, attracted I am to you. Ain't nobody got time for crazy. So that's all. I really cut that story down really short because I don't want this to be a long video. But yeah, it got a little deeper in our conversation. But hey, that's it for me with the Harris versus Lewis. At the end of the video, it said they're still together, nothing's changed, and ain't nothing gonna change. I'm sure the police gonna be called, lots of fighting and bickering and cheating and on both sides, and a whole lot of messiness going on in their future. But if that's what they want to do with their life, then have at it. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.